Gilgai leading Tingha. The scores were locked at 5-all for about 10 minutes in this second half. Gilgai managed to score a try just a moment ago to break the deadlock. These sides are pretty even throughout the Northwest League. In the two competition matches so far decided, they had a 10-all draw here at Tingha in the first round. Gilgai won the second round encounter at Gilgai. This game, although Gilgai's in front, has been very close right throughout. In possession is Tingha. A kick by Sturgis will find touch. No, too deep, says the referee, or the touch judge on the far side, and has found touch. Very cold conditions here at Tingha. It's a sunny day, but a very, very strong wind blowing right across the ground, coming right from the North Pole. It's freezing, and this should keep the crowd certainly down to the football fanatics only today. Okay, from the scrum win at Cicero, coming away with it from the scrum base for Gilgai. He's knocked over a few metres inside Tingha's territory. I do apologise for the sound of the wind in the microphone this afternoon, but as I said, a very strong wind blowing. Now, up and played, who's got the ball? It's Munn, the replacement player for Gilgai, going straight ahead, and they flock to him, to the Tingha players. He's held outside the Tingha quarter. Up at dummy half is Harper, gives it away to Cicero, gives it further back to the prop forward. Then it goes to Lowe, who's acting hooker today. He's playing hooker. He's captain of Gilgai with the regular hooker Morton out. The ball's gone back to Gerard. Gerard hands it back to Harper. They're running around in circles, Gilgai. A big dummy comes in from the prop forward. That's Irwin, and Irwin's down just outside the quarter. You get up and play it. Harper at dummy half on the blind side, gives it away to Wilson. Wilson through the first tackle. Then he's sat upon by the Tingha winger. Fifth tackle, 8-5, they lead Gilgai. It comes back to Bendai. Bendai puts a bomb up. They're coming through after it. Lowe must be mile offside. If he takes it, he takes it. No, referee said play on, but he dropped it eventually. Picked up by a Tingha player, and the referee says knock on. Score is 8-5 in favour of Gilgai. As I said, conditions very cold. Very cold wind blowing across the field. And I think it's probably the warmest place on the field is either in the Tingha clubhouse or on the field itself. Here's a penalty gone to Gilgai, differential, as a referee caught a Tingha player for feeding the dummy the ball in the second row. Now Munn, the replacement's up to take the tap. Takes it. Dummies runs himself from the tap and almost bursts over. Has he scored, I think, Munn? Yes, the referee's looking at his touch charges. He gets the all clear, and Munn has scored about 8 metres to the right of the uprights. So that makes the score 11 points to 5 with the conversion to come. Bendai with the conversion attempt just to the right of the uprights, moves in, he hits it, he's kicked this one. So that makes the score now 13 points to 5 in favour of Gilgai, with Tingha to recommence play from the centre of the halfway line. Kick-off taken by Tingha in possession of the Gilgai players. We see Rolf coming up. Rolf was sent to the sin bin just after the start of the second half for 10 minutes for punching, and he's back on the field now. Dummy half is Harper, gives it away to Cicero, links up to I think it was Bendai in there, gives the pass to Lowe. Lowe dummies, comes back in, doesn't know quite where to go, but he takes the tackle of Sturgis in there. A few metres short of halfway, ball played, dummy half there is Bendai, gives it to Cicero, pass out to Harper, the 5'8", he looks for the touch on the far side, but it's going to bounce over the Tingha winger's head, coming through quickly. I think Driscoll missed it. It's missed by Gerard. The referee rules the knock on, and a scrum will pack down 10 metres inside Tingha territory. About 2 minutes left in this junior match, and Gilgai leading by 13 points to 5. This wind comes and goes at Tingha as the jet flies overhead. The ball about to be fed in by one of the Tingha players on the far side. Ball's in. It's coming out to Gilgai. Good clean heel by the Gilgai hooker Lowe. It comes out to the centres where taking the ball is Bendai. Bendai through a couple of tackles. Steps around another one. Heads to the Tingha quarter and is dumped to the ground there by the Tingha defence. Bendai will play it. Harper up to the dummy half. Fires it away to Munn. Munn going straight ahead. The big fellow, he's pushing them out of the way, and he's down 15 metres short of the try line. Harper up at dummy half. Blindside swings it away to Wilson. Penalty. The referee rules not playing the ball. That's the fourth instance we've seen in this match of the player not playing the ball correctly, just wheeling it between the legs. So both coaches will want to point that fundamental error out to their sides. As a matter of fact, both sides have been pinged on 2 occasions. And I think in all occasions there was an attacking position. Now a kick by Tingha luckily has found touch. It went over the head of Gerard, bounced infield, and has managed to find touch. Let's see, 12 metres outside the Gilgai quarter. Score is 13 points to 5, so Gilgai have this match well in hand. Referee Meadows just waving the Gilgai players back. I don't know what they thought they were doing up there, but Tingha takes the tap. Meadows says that's the spot. Tap's taken. Right away, there's the full-time bell in the background. Referee blows his whistle, it's all over. And Gilgai have defeated Tingha by 13 points to 5. For Gilgai, 3 tries, 1 to Lennon, 1 to Gerard and 1 to Munn. 2 goals to the boot of Bendai. I think I said Lowe will kick the goal. Actually, it was Bendai. And the Tingha points have come from a try by Lute, a goal by Sturgis at full-time, 13 points to 5. We'll be back in a moment with the action.